All right, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well this morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Let's see, who do we have this morning from the solicitor's office?
Good morning, Your Honor. That would be Solicitor Denise Riley and Sarita Giviea.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Hope you all are well.
Same to you.
And I see Ms. Gann on the line. Good morning, Ms. Gann. How are you today?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Good. Is there anyone with you today, Ms. Gann?
Not at the moment. Derek Howard may join in. However, I am the attorney at this present time.
Okay, all right. So at the end of my initial comments, I'm going to ask that you instruct people how to apply for your services, if you don't mind.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. It's a little after 9 o'clock. Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the Orca D status calendar. I'll be presiding over court this morning. For those of you that are on Zoom, let me just remind you that this is an official court session and you should conduct yourselves as if you were actually in court with me. If you're driving, please pull over. If you're at work, please find yourself a quiet space. You shouldn't be walking around or trying to conduct any other business while you're in court with us this morning. For the defendants that are on the line, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have a right to have counsel present to represent you at these proceedings. We do have the Public Defender's Office present for those of you who wish to utilize their services and qualify. And Ms. Gant, after my opening comments, will instruct you how to go about doing that if you wish to do that. We also have solicitors present that can give you their recommendations regarding resolving cases today. If you are not happy with what they offer you, you can still enter a not guilty plea or enter into a non-negotiated plea. If you plead not guilty, you will have the right to have a bench trial, which will be in front of me in the very near future. If you request a jury trial, the case will be sent to a division judge and they will schedule you for a jury trial down the road. Ms. Gant, would you mind letting them know how they can apply for the public defender services if they wish to?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, hearing participants. If you would like to obtain the services of the Office of Public Defender, in the chat, there is an email address. Please send to that email address your name and the best contact number to reach you. And if you are having any issues accessing the application, please let us know in the chat. And if you're unsure of how to access the chat, there is an icon at the very bottom of your screen. If you're unable to see it there, then there are 3 dots with more underneath. Please click that link to open the chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gant.
You're welcome.
When I call your name, see, I don't have anyone in court with me this morning, so it appears that everyone's on Zoom. When I call your name, please let me know that you are here and how you would like to proceed with the charges. Position number 1, Tania Bailey.
I'm here.
Okay, Ms. Bailey, are you able to activate your camera for me? Okay, thank you, Ms. Bailey. Do you have a private attorney or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today?
Yeah.
Yes, you'd like to seek the assistance of a public defender? Okay, did you understand how you need to go about doing that?
Yeah, I did it last time. I have to do it again.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see if Ms. Gant already has your information. So hang on the line for me, Ms. Bailey.
All right.
We'll be back with you. Thank you. Position 2, Liana Brown.
Your Honor, I have that this case was referred to our diversion program.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Position 3, Jaquavia Collins. Position 4, Jerobi Connor.
And pardon my interruption, for position 3, I do see a Jaquavia Collins on the screen, but she did not answer the calendar.
Okay, that's fine, Ms. Raleigh, thank you. Jaquavia Collins, if you can hear me, I'll need for you to respond to the calendar or activate your camera. Okay, we'll come back to Jaquavia Collins, and I see that Jerobi Connor just logged on. Good morning, Mr. Connor. You'll have to unmute yourself for me, please. Okay. Can you hear me, Mr. Connor?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Connor, do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today? You're on mute again.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
My attorney won't able to come to the meeting today.
Okay, who's your attorney?
His name is Stephen Miller.
Have you hired Mr. Miller?
Yes, but he won't able to come because he have another case to go to.
Okay, well, normally when an attorney has another case to go to, they inform all the courts that that they have a conflict. I don't believe that we have a conflict with Mr. Miller's case. When's the next, when do we reset any Orca? April 20th. All right, Mr. Connor, you need to tell your lawyer that in the future he needs to file he needs to go ahead and file a notice of appearance on your behalf. And in the future, if he's not going to be present at a court proceeding, he's going to need to inform the court that he has a conflict. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a reset date on until April 20th for him to be here to represent you. At that time, we'll move forward with your case. And in the meantime, he should go ahead and file that notice of appearance. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You have any questions for me, Mr. Connor?
It's about the document, the death certificate.
Oh, okay. Right. Were you here with me before?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you were you able to get the document?
Yes, I had received a copy of it. It's a photo of it.
Okay. Ms. Riley, what he's referring to is the last time he was here, he informed the court. Are you aware of this, Ms. Riley?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm aware.
Okay, all right. So can you put your information in the chat so that he can get that information to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Connor, what we're going to do is, if you'll get that information to Ms. Riley, they'll take a look at what you send them and decide how they're going to proceed with the case. In the meantime, we'll reset it till April 20th in hopes that it gets resolved before that time. But if not, have Mr. Miller come back with you next time. Okay.
Okay, I will.
And if you don't mind, when you come back, just remind me that you've already been here before when I call your name. Okay.
Okay.
You have any other questions for me?
No.
All right. You have a good day.
All right.
And
Once you get the information to get to Miss Riley, okay?
Mr. Connor.
Oh yeah. I'll send it to her right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything further, Miss Riley?
Well, I was just telling Mr. Connor that I put my email address in the chat. Are you able to see that?
Yes, I see it.
Okay.
I was going to send it to you right now.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right.
Position 5, Tyler Daughtry.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Hansford for Mr. Daughtry.
Good morning. Mr. Hensley, how are you today?
I'm doing well, Your Honor. Good to see you. We filed motions in the case, and I guess we would probably want to have this set down for a jury trial at some point. I've not had any response to my discovery motions or anything like that, so I'll be on the lookout for that.
Okay. So what we normally do, Mr. Hanford, is any motions I'm going to handle here on this calendar. If you want to jury, go ahead.
It's just discovery motions.
Okay. All right. So so you prefer just to be returned to the division judge and go forward with the jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Well, Mr. Hansford, we're going to need for you to fill out a case management order. And if we can get that done this morning so that I can, once we transfer this to a division judge, we can send the case management order at the same time, okay?
Okay.
So we're going, would you mind putting your email in the chat to Miss Amber Starworth? Okay, so she will.
Did she receive that, Your Honor? I just sent it.
Yes. So we will send you the case management order for you to complete and sign and get back to the court. Anything further that he needs to do, Ms. Stoller? No. All right. And once you do that, the case will be sent to a division judge.
Your Honor, and my client, Mr. Daughtry, Tyler Daughtry, he's on the Zoom call. So could he be excused?
Yes, you both can be excused. You all have a good day.
And she will just email that to me, and I'll email it back to her. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Mr. Daughtry.
Sir.
Position 6, Alexis Davis. Position 7, Arthur Jones.
Your Honor, that case has been null pros.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I have that null pros in front of me now, so I'm signing it as we speak.
Well, you can't access the main.
Position 8, Tespa Skolas.
Oh, yes, baby. He don't say her name.
Ms. Collins, thank you. Skolas, Schloss.
Good morning, Judge. I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was unmuted, but good morning, Judge. I'm sorry. You said my name and I didn't know I was unmuted. And I'm not sure if you already called my name as well.
Okay, on the screen I see Jaquavia Collins. Is that
Yes,
right?
sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I called your name. I could not. Can you activate your camera for me? This is position.
Yes, sir. No problem.
All right.
Sorry.
That's all right. Good morning, Ms. Collins.
Good morning.
Let's see. Have you been to court before?
My original court date was February 9th, but it was rescheduled because of, it was like technical difficulties with receiving the application for a public defender.
Okay. Did you go ahead and fill that application out, Ms. Collins?
Yes, sir. In the chat, Ms. Alexis responded that she did receive it, but I haven't received an email or a phone call.
All right. So
I
we'll,
have it, Your Honor. I have it, Your Honor.
all right. Thank you, Ms. Gann. So we'll be with you, Ms. Collins. Just hold on for us, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Position 9, Julian Smalley. Position 10, Brittany Stevenson.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am. Do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender this morning?
Yes.
Yes, you would like to. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Ms.
I apologize for interrupting. I have Brittany Stevenson's application as well.
Okay, thank you. All right, so if you hold on for us, Ms. Stevenson, we will be with you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Position 11, Kathy White.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sarah Flack for Kathy White, and she is present. Her screen should say Galaxy A12. Your Honor, we filed a discovery motion in this case last month. I was on maternity leave, and we haven't received discovery yet, but we would be asking to be placed on a jury trial calendar and also receive discovery.
All right, Ms. Flack, would you mind putting, given that you've requested a jury trial, we're going to have you fill out a case management order. If you wouldn't mind putting your email address into the chat for Ms. Amber Stallworth, and she will send that the case management order to you, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, I'll do so now. Thank you.
I'm going to hold the line until we make sure that you've gotten it, okay, Ms. Flack?
That sounds good.
All right. Is there anyone, that's the end of this very short calendar. Is there anyone on the line that did not hear their name called or that joined us late?
Yes, Your Honor, this is Liana Brown. I'm not sure if you called my name.
I did, Ms. Brown. I was informed that your case has been referred to, that you've accepted diversion in the case.
No, I don't recall requesting that. I mean, I did find a private attorney, and I called, I'm not sure the correct term, but I called the clerk's office requesting if I can get a continuous, like a reset for April, because my private attorney, I don't have all the funds to pay her retainment, but she did agree to represent me just once I get all the funds to her.
Okay.
And Your Honor, for the Orca cases, what is happening if we're referring them to diversion? It is a referral process, and then the coordinator of diversion gets in contact with them with whatever contact information is on file. So it is, at this point, it is just a referral.
Okay.
She hasn't been accepted or accepted the program yet.
Okay. All right. So given that, what's your attorney's name, Ms. Brown?
Her name is Sandy Burney.
Spell the last name for me.
It's Burney.
Okay. So as soon as you pay Ms. Burney, Ms. Brown, have Ms. Burney file a notice of appearance with the court. I will continue the case until April 20th, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so if you've hired Ms. Burney by that time, then she'll represent you. If you have not hired Ms. Burney by that time, then you're going to have to move forward with the case in some way, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You have any other questions for me, Ms. Brown?
No, sir. May I be excused?
Yes, you have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Who do we have on Desmond's iPhone? Have I spoken with you, sir? You're on mute. Desmond's iPhone.
Yes, I came in last month, and I was advised that there wasn't enough information surrounding my case, so he reset me into my court-appointed lawyer reset me until today, which is why I'm here.
Okay, tell me your name.
Desmond Sperling.
Sperling?
Yes, Spurling.
Okay. I don't have you on this. I don't have you on this calendar, Mr. Sperling. Hold on the line and let's see if we can find out when you're supposed to be here, okay? Again, how did you get notification of this calendar, Mr. Sperling?
Well, I went into my court date set February 2nd last month. Like as I said, my court-appointed lawyer advised me that there was no, it wasn't enough information regarding my case. So he said they would reset me to next month, which would be today, March the 2nd. So.
Okay. Do you know who your court-appointed attorney is? The name?
No, sir, but I know he was there last month.
Okay. Ms. Gant, would you look into that and see if you have a application for Mr. Sperling?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So hold on the line for us, Mr. Sperling, and we'll see where you're supposed to be. Let's see.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I believe that takes care of everyone. Ms. Gann, how would you like to go into a breakout room? How would you like to talk with your clients?
Your Honor, if I may start with Mr. Sperling in a breakout room.
Okay.
And I have received applications for, I'm still awaiting an application for position 1 Bailey. And I have received applications for position 10 Stevenson and position 3 Collins. So once I'm done with Mr. Sperling, I will like to be placed in breakouts with each client.
Okay, just let us know how just as you go forward, just let us know. We'll put you in a breakout room. So we'll start with Ms. Gant and Mr. Sperling in a breakout room, please.
Thank you.
And have we gotten the information to Attorney Flack?
I've got her email. She can log on.
Okay. Ms. Flack, so.
Yes, Your Honor.
We've gotten your information, so we'll get you the case management order, get the case management order back to us, and we will transfer the entire file to a division judge for jury trial.
Yes, Judge, I will send it over as soon as I get it.
Okay, very good. Anything further this morning?
No, Your Honor, may I be excused?
Yes, you have a good day and your client.
You too. Thank you so much, Judge. Bye-bye.
Okay, so I think that takes care of everyone. We will be in recess until we have an announcement. Ms. Gant?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll just have Mr. Sperling to hold on to the line for an update. And if I may be placed into a breakout with Jaquavia Collins, position 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Ms. Collins, if you can hear me, you're going to need to unmute yourself and activate your camera for us. Okay, so we're going to place you in a breakout room with Ms. Gant, okay?
Yes, sir. I don't know what that means. Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're going to go to another room and talk privately.
Your Honor.
Yes, Ms. Gant.
Good morning again. Ms. Collins qualifies for the services of our office. So if I may be placed in a breakout with the prosecutor, please.
Okay. Who's handling Ms. Collins's case? Is that Ms. Riley?
Either me or Ms. Givier, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'll place Ms. Gant in the breakout room with you, Ms. Riley.
Okay, thank you.
All All right, thank you. Mr. Howard, how are you?
Oh, good, Judge. Oh, I've got okay, looks like somebody was on Zoom.
Yeah.
Is that the case they're breaking out on Mr. Spurley?
Yes, there are a number of cases. Ms. Gant, Mr. Howard's in with me right now. Are there any cases that you want him to handle?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you, Mr. Howard, she's going into the breakout with position 3.
Okay.
We also have position 1 and position 10 that are seeking your services.
Okay. And it's my understanding Mr. Sperling is on.
And Mr. Sperling, who
I'm familiar with Mr. Sperling.
Okay.
From last time, so. And he's on Zoom.
Yes, he is.
Okay, I'll give. Case number I'm showing, I believe it's 18 CR 009-249E. Is that him? That's the case number I was given.
Your Honor.
Yes. Who's speaking? Someone who caught my attention. Who do we have on the line that just entered under the name Zoom user?
It was me. I lost connection.
Oh, okay. Tell me your name.
Tanaya Bailey.
Okay, Miss Bailey. Thank you. Just hold on for us. Thank you.
All right.
Scant?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to be placed in a breakout again with Ms. Collins.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If we can place Ms. Collins and Ms. Gant.
And Your Honor, on position 4, Jerobi Connor,
Yes.
I did receive an email with a photo of a death certificate, which I am confident that she is deceased, so I will be issuing a no pros.
Okay. And did you let Mr. Connor know that?
Not yet, Your Honor. I wanted to finish reviewing it and
Okay.
just make sure, but I will email
All right.
that to him as well as Ms. Stallworth.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Ms. Rowland.
You're welcome.
Are you still waiting? I guess, can we place Ms. Gant and Ms. Collins in the breakout room, please? Okay, here we go. Ms. Gant?
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Collins, we are not able to come to a resolution at this time, so I will submit a waiver of her arraignment, and we are requesting a jury trial.
All right, Ms. Gant, we'll send you a case management order for you to submit, and we will transfer it to a division judge once we get that.
All right. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Ms.
if I may
Collins,
be,
is
oh,
Ms.
I'm sorry.
Did you dismiss Ms. Collins, Ms. Gant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's fine. And you'd like to go into a breakout room with whom now?
Ms. Stevenson.
All right, so as soon as you get the accept, Ms. Gant, and Ms. Stevenson, if you should get something that says accept breakout room, I believe.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And I see a Moto G Stylus has joined us. Sir, what's your name? You're on mute.
Test for Sloss.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Slosh. You were here with me before, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I believe that you logged off before we were able to complete your session. Right?
Yes.
All right. So let's see. Have you made application for a public defender, or do you have a private attorney that's going to represent you on this?
No, sir. I did put the application in.
Okay. So let me check with the PD and see if they've received your application, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
So hold on the line for us. Mr. Howard,
Yes.
we also have on the line position 8, Mr. Schloss, who says that he was here with us last time or a month or so ago and indicated that he has submitted an application. Could you look into that for the court?
Sure, Judge. And Mr. Sloss, is there a number where I could reach you, or could you put it in the chat or?
731-435-0379.
All right, thank you. And Judge, an announcement on position 1. I believe Miss Bailey is back on the Zoom.
Okay.
Tanaya Bailey.
I think
there, Miss Bailey?
She's the Zoom user that's there.
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
And we've spoken, Judge. She will not qualify for our services today, so she's ready, I guess, to make the court aware of her intentions.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and put Mr. Howard and Mr. Schloss in a breakout room. Ms. Bailey, it's my understanding that you won't qualify for the services of a public defender. You're charged with battery. Do you plan on pleading not guilty to that charge today?
Yes.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down, Ms. Bailey. You've been charged in case 20C0V000154 with battery. This charge carries with it a maximum penalty of 12 months in jail and/or $1,000 fine. You have the right to have me read the accusation to you, or you can waive formal reading of the accusation. Which would you prefer? So I can go through the accusation line by line for you, Ms. Bailey. If you don't want me to do that, then you can waive me reading the accusation to you.
You can.
Okay, I'll be happy to. If I could get the accusation from Ms. Bailey, please.
Say that again.
Now hold on for me, Ms. Bailey. I'm having to get that accusation. And Ms. Riley, while I do that, would you mind putting on the record what the recommendation for the charge is for the court?
Yes, Your Honor. For a plea to the count of battery, it will be 12 months probation, 8 anger management sessions, and to have no contact with the victim, Mr. Donald Bledsoe.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And hold on, Ms. Bailey, I'll read that as soon as I receive it. Is there an announcement, Ms. Gant?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Stevenson qualifies for the services of the public defender. And I'd like to discuss her case, please.
Okay. Which solicitor would like to discuss this with Ms. Gant?
I can do that, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. So if we can put Ms. Gant and Ms. Gathia into a breakout room, please. And let's see, Ms. Bailey, the accusation, as soon as you're with me. Can you go ahead and activate your camera for me, Ms. Bailey? Okay, there you go. So the accusation reads as follows. State of Georgia versus Tanea Bailey, defendant, accusation number 20C0V000154. I, Keith E. Gamage, Solicitor General for the County of Fulton, State of Georgia, in the name and on behalf of the citizens of Georgia, do hereby charge and accuse Tanea Bailey with the offense of battery, a misdemeanor for that said accused in the County of Fulton, State of Georgia, on or about May 28th, 2020, did intentionally cause visible harm to Donald Bledsoe in violation of OCGA section 16-5-23.1, contrary to the laws of this state, the good order, peace, and dignity thereof. Signed, Keith E. Gamage, Solicitor General. How do you plead to that charge? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
We'll record your not guilty plea, Ms. Bailey. You have one of two options. You can either opt for a bench trial, which means that you would come back before me and hear the case on a bench trial with myself, or you can have a jury trial. And if you request a jury trial, your case will be returned to a division judge, and that case will be set down sometime in the future. Which do you prefer?
Can you explain to me the difference again?
Okay, so if you have what's called a bench trial, I would make the decision. So the solicitor's office would present their evidence to the court, and you would have an opportunity to cross-examine any of their witnesses or challenge any of their evidence. And then you would have an opportunity to present your evidence if you have any, or if you would like to do that. You have the right to testify on your own behalf. You also have the right to remain silent. And then once the evidence is presented, then I would make the decision. If you would like to have a jury trial, then it'll be returned to a division judge, another judge, and you would have to select a jury of your peers to hear the case. And it would, procedurally, it would remain the same.
Okay, the first one.
Okay, so you want to have a bench trial in front of me?
Yes.
Okay, so what are our dates for a bench trial at this point? April 13th? Okay. So Ms. Bailey, we're going to set this down for a bench trial on April 13th at 1:30. Okay? So what I'll need for you to do, if you're going to hire an attorney, you need to do so as soon as possible. If you're not going to hire an attorney, you're going to have to be present on that date and ready to proceed on a bench trial.
Okay.
Your Honor, I
Yes,
apologize. May I inquire, will the bench trial be a virtual proceeding or in person?
It's going to be in person. I prefer to have them in person, Ms. Riley.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
You have a question with that, Ms. Riley?
Well, I will just have to let my supervisors know because the attorneys assigned to the Orca calendars are completely virtual. We don't do in person. So they'll just have to make some adjustments for that.
And if you could have that conversation, because I know that we've scheduled a number of bench trials.
Yes, Your
and for a variety of reasons, I think we prefer to have those in person. So if you would do that for the court, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Bailey, you're going to be getting some paperwork from us. Do we have her email address? Yeah. Okay. So Ms. Bailey, if you could send us your email address so that we could get you paperwork, which would include you requesting a bench trial. And we'll also be sending you out a notice, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So are you doing that for the court now?
It's sent now.
Okay. We've got it. Okay. So you're going to get some paperwork. And so once you're at a place to return that to us, go ahead and do that for us. Do you have any other questions for me at the present time?
No.
Okay. And I just want, and you've heard what the solicitor's recommendation to resolve the case is. Is that correct?
Say it again.
You've heard the solicitor's recommendation to resolve the case. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Any further questions before I let you go?
No.
All right. You have a good day, Ms. Bailey. I'll see you back on April 13th, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, one more question in reference to bench trials. Would there be any way for the state only, meaning the prosecutors, to appear virtually for bench trials and our witnesses be in person, or you prefer for the prosecutors to also be in person?
I guess this is a conversation that's going to need to be had. I prefer that for the bench trials that everyone's in person, but if you all have a different marching orders, then that's then I guess that's going to have to be discussed with someone regarding that. But especially for, I think that if defendants are going to be present, and I want defendants to be present because you'd have,
the right to come.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Confrontation. Yes.
Right. And so, so if they're going to be present personally and if they have a lawyer, they're a lawyer, I guess, I would prefer that if you all are present personally also with your witnesses. But again, I don't know. We'll have to have that discussion, I guess, sometime in the next few days or weeks. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
So can we make a note of that also, that we need to clarify that? Ms. Gant.
Yes, Your Honor. If I may be placed in a breakout with Miss Brittany Stevenson, please.
Okay. So once you get the accept, you all can go back into the breakout room. And Ms. Riley, if you would, I would like for you all to put all of your if they request a jury trial, I would like for you all to put your recommendations on the record for me. And if I forget, if you would remind me, please. Okay.
Sure. Yes, Your Honor.
I appreciate it. I just want to make sure that they understand and that they've been told what the recommendation is once they request a jury trial, whether they have a lawyer or not. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Yes, Ms. Gann.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. We're unable to resolve it today. However, I would request that this case be reset to a plea calendar for the next available plea calendar.
And is that gonna still be the April 20th? Okay, so we'll reset it to April 20th for a possible plea. Okay, thank you, Ms. Stevenson. We'll see you back on April 20th. And is that, have you spoken with everyone, Ms. Gann?
I believe Derek Howard may have spoken to Ms. Bailey, and that concludes the applications that we have on file, or to be processed rather.
All right, he is in a breakout room now with Mr. Schloss.
Oh, he appeared, okay.
Oh, here he is. Yeah, he'll appear later. And what were we gonna do with Mr. Sperling?
Judge, and can I inquire which ASG will be handling Mr. Sperling's case? I do need to speak with Madam Solicitor regarding Mr. Sperling, and also regarding Mr. Schloss. He does qualify for our services. They were able to get the application over to us. So,
Ms. Riley, would you like to go into a breakout room with Mr. Howard?
Yes, Your Honor. I will say that Mr. Sperling wasn't on the calendar, but I will try to pull that up to see if we have the information for that case.
Do you need the case number?
Yes, please.
Okay, I believe, if I'm not incorrect, it's 18 CR 009249E.
Thank you.
And I'll just place you in, we'll place you and Mr. Howard into a breakout room so you can discuss those two final cases.
Thank you.
okay, thank you.
Your Honor.
Yes, Ms. Gann.
Yes, if ASG Githia is available, I would like to speak with her again, Your Honor.
Okay.
In a breakout.
I'm available. I don't know. Yeah, I'm available.
Okay, we'll put you all into a breakout room. Um, Ms. White, I've been told that you've raised your hand and that you don't have audio. Your counsel has previously requested a jury trial and was free to go. You're also free to go this morning. If you have any questions for us, please put them in the chat. Otherwise, you're free to go. Log out. My video stopped working. Mr. Howard?
Yes, Judge, on Mr. Schloss's case, and actually it's going to be the same announcement for Mr. Sperling, Judge, after pre-trying the case with Ms. Riley. I believe we are close to being able to resolve both of these. We just need a couple more things we need to nail down. If there's the first possible reset date, I think we can get these taken care of, if not sooner. But we would ask that both of these be reset because I do believe they're going to be resolved.
All right, so we'll reset them both until April 20th.
Okay.
Calendar, that's at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
All right, so for both for possible resolution, if you do get them resolved, it'd be helpful with the court to get all the paperwork ready so that we can move forward on the 20th.
Absolutely, Judge.
Yes,
And I think that concludes this calendar. As soon as Ms. Stallworth is ready, we will we'll go over the calendar. Yes. But it appears that we may be able to, so if we could just put him on that next calendar. Apparently a waiver and not guilty was already entered into Mr. Howard and Mr. Sperling, but we will still put him on that April 20th calendar.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question.
And who is that, Mr. Sperling?
Sperling.
I'll call you. I'm going to
Okay.
talk to you what's going on. The same for Mr. Schloss. I'm going to call you after we're done with the calendar. Talk.
All right.
So you all can be dismissed. Both have a good day, Mr. Sperling and Mr. Schloss.
You too.
Okay, thank you. All right, Ms. Dawn.
Position 1, not guilty, bench trial, April 13th at 1:30.
I'm
Position
sorry, I
2,
can barely hear the clerk.
Position 1 is a bench trial, not guilty. Can you all hear me?
Yes, that's better. Thank you.
That's on April the 13th at 1:30. Position 2, April 20th at 9 a.m. Position 3, jury trial. Position 4, no pause. Position 5, jury trial. Position 6 was an FTA.
Had yes.
Position 6, reset to April 20th show cause calendar.
I'm sorry, what was the show cause calendar?
April 20th.
Thank you.
Position 7 was a no clause. Position 8 is reset to April 20th at 9 a.m. Position 9 was an FTA reset April 20th show cause. Position 10, April 20th plea calendar at 11:30. Position 11 was a jury trial.
Okay, any questions?
Nope.
All right, so if not, we will be in recess until 11:30. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. I'll see you all back at 11:30.
Okay.